Okay, guys. A previous class we discussed about South Indian cuisine, that is about Tamil Nadu cuisine and the Kerala cuisine, and the continuation of South Indian region cuisine. Today we are going to discuss about Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana cuisine. So, as a part of your syllabus, the Indian regional cuisine, we started with the South Indian region cuisine, and later we will continue with North Indian and East Indian and West Indian. Okay, today we are going to discuss about Karnataka. Karnataka is a South Indian part. It is one of the largest the largest state in South region. The cuisine of Karnataka includes the many vegetarians and non-vegetarian cuisines. In Karnataka, we have a veg and non-veg both. And Karnataka is a gracious host and offers a spread that is appeals to every plate. Okay, so there's a veg and non-veg, very palatable food, very colorful food, and very tasty food in every plate, or as per South Indian region service, the going to serve in the banana leaf as well. The Karnataka's cuisine is characterized by distinct textures. Different textures are there. So consistencies, textures, taste, appearance. So it's everything is different from one place to one place to other place. As I said, it is a Indian cuisine. It is not a standardized, and it constantly changes. Flavors and taste. Flavors and taste is a very distinguished, and it is the difference one place to place. The traditionally Canadian cuisine is a typically South Indian, which a little bit of sweetness for added measures. So when you compare into the Tamil cuisine, Kerala cuisine, and Andhra cuisine, and the Telangana cuisine, the Karnataka people food will be little sweet. So that's why when you take the sambar idli, Karnataka sambar little sweeter, and Tamil Nadu sambar is a more spicy, and the consistency also very thick. Karnataka was ruled by several kings. In India, everywhere we have a kings, and they ruled, and they established their systems. They established their the management, everything. But in Karnataka also ruled by so many kings. They were Rashtrakuta dynasty. Later, and Vadiyar of Mysore took over the rule, and Kantirava Narsaraja Vadiyar and Tippu Sultan, Tiger of Mysore, those kings also they ruled Karnataka. Mysore Pak is an Indian sweet spreaded from Karnataka from India. It originated in Mysore. What we are eating in the sweet shops, halwai, Mysore Pak, the South Indian Mysore Pak, originated from Karnataka, from the Mysore, the place called as a Mysore. Mysore is also famous for Mysore masala dosa. The Karnataka place, it's a very famous for the dosas. They create a lot of variety of dosas now. We eat more than 99 variety of dosas, more than 100 variety of dosas. The basic batter will be the same, that the rice and urad dal, but the innovation and creativity and adding additional ingredients, a fusion, they create a lot of dosas. So the basic dosa concept come from the Karnataka. A savory fritter, types of snack from South India, also known as a Madur vada. So one vada in Andhra we call it is a masala dosa, masala vada. So in Karnataka they call it as a Madur vada. This snack is derives its name from the known of Madur, which is the which is the Madhya district of Karnataka. The Madhya district of Karnataka, they introduced and they invented of Madur Vada, the place of where they prepared that vada, it called as a Madur Vada. Karnataka, Dharwad, Dharwad Peda. So another sweet, Dharwad Peda, is an Indian sweet, a delicacy unique to the state Karnataka. Dharwad Peda is a unique sweet to the Karnataka, and it's made out of with a lot of derivatives from the. It is named from the city of Dharwad in Karnataka. This sweet is history is around 175 years old. Okay, Dharwadi peda. The peda is a kind of sweet. Okay, made out of sugar, made out of some basin flour, made out of some milk altogether. So this sweet contains 175 years of history. Benne dosa or benne dose is a type of dosa which is traced, it's originated from city of Devangar in Karnataka. Benne dosa, another special dosa. All type of dosas from the is very especially dosas famous in Karnataka. So the benne dosa also come from the Karnataka, that is called as a Devangar in Karnataka. The term benne dosa in English language simply corresponds to the butter dosa. Benne dosa means it is a venne dosa. In Telugu, we call it as a venne dosa. Benne dosa is a converted to when you're talking in English, it's a butter dosa. Some of the varieties of benne dosa are benne khali dosa, benne masala dosa, and these types of dosa. See, the basic batter and basic ingredients will be the same. Urad dal, rice, and you call as the fermentations and salt. After fermentation of the batter, you automatically what happens? You can create a lot of dosas. Mangalorean cuisine in Karnataka, one of the area called as a Mangalore. The Mangalorean cuisine is largely influenced by the South Indian cuisine, which is the several cuisines begin unique to the derives communities of the region. The typical dishes of Mangalore are neer dosa, Mangalore bonda, and Mangalore fish curry. These are very popular in the Mangalore region. So Mangalore bonda, neer dosa. Neer dosa means it's a soft dosa with prepared with only rice flour. And Mangalore bonda is a kind of a bonda with prepared with rice batter and maida altogether. Rice and maida and yogurt and fermented and deep fried the bondas. And Mangalore fish curry is the fish curry is everywhere in South Indian. The Mangalorean spices are going to be used in a Mangalorean fish curry, that is tamarind pulp and some the coriander seeds and methi seeds and fish. Udupi cuisine, another cuisine from the Karnataka, another area, the place called as Udupi. Udupi cuisine is a cuisine of South Indian. Karnataka Udupi cuisine comprise dishes made primarily from grains, beans, vegetables, and fruits. The Udupi cuisine, as I said it is earlier, the sambar is a little sweet. So Karnataka food is a little sweet food. So that's why the Udupi cuisine, when you're talking about, they use a more grains, beans, vegetables, and fruits. Kosambari, bisbellabad, kori chukka. Okay, so these are the some special dishes. Koshambari is a salad, the Karnataka salad, and bisbellabad is a sambar rice in Karnataka, made out of a lot of cashew nuts and sambar and rice and vegetables all together. They cook like a khichdi. Kori chukka is the dry chicken curry. Karnataka, a typical Canadian uta. So the Canadian language for meal, they call it is a uta. So Canadian meal is a uta, includes the following dishes. The order specified and served on banana leaf, kosambari, pickle, palai, goju, raita, dessert, tove, chitranna, rice, and ghee. So, as I said, it is a South Indian. The way of service in the meal, banana leaf. They put some first sweet, then they put pickle, they then put curry, the dry curry, then they put some masala curry, then they put rice, they put papad, they put pie, some everything. So they serve as a one drink called as a majjige. So that is called as a buttermilk. Hasuru kalu palai. So that is one type of the sweet. Huli. So the curry called is a huli. So everything is going to be served in the banana leaf. Common food habit of Canadians are set dosa, chitranna. Chitranna is a lemon rice. Gurj, pandi curry, and ragi roti. Ragi roti. They eat the much, and these are the some the standard food. Set dosa, chitranna, and kurg, pandi curry, and ragi roti. And Karnataka, some of another specials are tatte idli, obbattu, ragi mudde, kodabali. So that is a chakoris. So these are tatte idli is a soft idli which is made out of the Mangalorean idli, urad dal as well as rice. Obbattu is the maida and jaggery and some chickpeas, the binded in the roti and shallow fried in the ghee. Ragi mudde. Ragi mudde is another ragi mudda. So some of grain they take the ragi and they prepared with java and some the porridge and some kind of a thick consistency of round balls. So that is known as a ragi mudda. Kodebal. Kodebal is a round chakodis. So these are the some of dishes. Karnataka is also have a huge variety of food, and not only those niru dosa and idli and some sambar and some chicken preparation or fish preparation or ragi mudda or a ragi sangati or whatever. So, but as I said, when the place is going to be spread too many of the varieties, they create a lot of dishes they use in their food, whatever the ingredients available, and they cook and they eat. But some constant foods are prepared from the from olden days, and they carry forward. They keep on changing the recipes. They keep on changes their methods, and they'll implemented some additional skills into cooking. So that's what it is. The cooking is changes a person to person. Now we are going to discuss about Andhra Pradesh cuisine. Andhra Pradesh is composed of most of the eastern half of the Deccan plateau, and the plains to the east of the Eastern Ghats. Andhra Pradesh is divided into three regions. The north part of the plateau is the Telangana region, and the southern part known as a Rayalaseema. These two regions are spreaded by the river. two regions separated by the river Krishna. The third region is coastal Andhra. So three regions divided Andhra Pradesh: Rayalaseema, Telangana, and coastal Andhra. So this is the map when you're going to see the Andhra Pradesh. History. The people Andhra Pradesh basically belongs to Aryan race. The history of Andhra Pradesh dates back to the time of Ashoka, the great Mauryan king. The later, the kings of Vijayanagara Emperor and the Kakatiya dynasty ruled the parts of Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, when you take the history, and the Aryan races are in Andhra Pradesh, and Kakatiya dynasty and Vijayanagara emperors, those are kings, they ruled Andhra Pradesh, Andhra people. Culture. Andhra Pradesh is famous for the doll making. Dolls are made from wood, mud, dry grass, and lightweight metal alloys. And Tirupati famous for the redwood carvings. Kondapalli is famous for mud toys with rich colors. So this is a history and the art crafts in Andhra Pradesh. And as I said, is a food and dance and music and art, all related to the culture of the places. So dance now. Kuchipudi is one of the 8 major Indian classical dances. It is originated in a village named Kuchipudi in the southern South Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so the dance, Kuchipudi dance, originated from Kuchipudi place, that is in Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh common spices ingredients used in Telugu cuisine are, so bay leaves they use, Marathi mogga they use, star anise they use, and the chickpeas they use, gongura they use, and chili they use. And Andhra Pradesh, the cuisine of Andhra are the spiciest in all of Indian. Generous use the use of chili and tamarind make the dishes tan and hot, sour and hot. The majority of dairy diverse variety of dishes are vegetable or lentil based. So Andhra Pradesh cuisine is a spices. They use a chilies more, spices more, hot food, very spicy, and they use the Marathi mogga and bay leaves and the star anise. There's some chickpeas they use. They use some tamarind. They use lemon. They use, so different ingredients they use. The basically food taste will be three constants, that the fry and curry and reduction. So three types, that is called as a pulusu, iguru, and vepudu. And some of the special dishes we have here: pesarattu, pulihora. Pulihora is made out of tamarind and peanuts and some spices, the mustard and the turmeric and red chilies and rice. They make the reduction of tamarind. They add the in the rice. Pesarattu is made out of moong dal, and they make the batter and they put as a dosa. So how neeru dosa is familiar in Karnataka, the pesarattu is familiar in Andhra. And some of the common dishes of Andhra Pradesh are Uppitu, that is upma, Chukkakura Pappu, the Telangana region, and Bendakaya fry, so Bendakaya bendi fry. So as I said, it is the three types of preparations: the dry preparations, semi-gravy preparations, and gravy preparations. Famous pickles of Andhra Pradesh are avakaya and gongura. Andhra Pradesh, they eat lot of pickles with the hot rice and white rice, with some of upma, chutneys in the breakfast, along with the dosas, along with the idli, along with the upma, along with the pesarattu. They eat lot of chutneys and pickles. But apart from that, avakaya and gongura is a constant pickle for lunch, dinner, and breakfast. They prepare a lot of pickles and they preserve and they utilize in any preserved preparations, and they use any time which is the curry is not available, they use as a pickles. Andhra Pradesh, another adi rasam, that is arissa in Telugu, and Tirupati laddu is made out of laddu, which is basin sugar and some karpuram and nuts. Andhra Pradesh, Gunturu, Andhra Pradesh, famous for ulvacharu. So horse grains, sorry, horse grains. They make one reductions the soup, so that is known as a ulvacharu. That is a very famous in Guntur, and the horse grains are used for their preparation of in their meal, brown soup, that is. And Gunturu, uh, Meenakshi, Meenakshikai red chili. So Gunturu red chili is a very, so Gunturu Mirapakai. So red chili, Gunturu red chili is a very popular in a Gunturu district and Guntur region. That is also in Andhra, and they're very hot spices, and the cultivation also more in chilies. So that's why they use a lot of chilies in their preparations. The uh, in a veg and non-veg. And when you are talking about Telangana, another part of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, I have Hyderabad and north part of north region of areas. You can say that is Nizamabad, Warangal, Karimnagar, the Zahirabad, the Mehboob Nagar. So they have some other regions, and that is also comes under Telangana and Hyderabad. Telangana is one of the 29 states in India. It was formed on 2nd June 2014. The capital of Telangana is Hyderabad. It was ruled by Kakatiya dynasty and Nizam of Hyderabad. Kakatiya dynasty is ruled. Kakatiya dynasty is ruled for entire Andhra Pradesh, but in the Telangana also Kakatiya dynasty is there. And Nizams, Hyderabad and some of Telangana areas mostly dominated Nizams. This is the Telangana map. Telangana Hyderabadi cuisine is also as a Deccan cuisine, a native cooking style of the Hyderabadi Muslims. So when you're talking about Telangana Hyderabadi cuisine, it's a Muslim cuisine. So they eat a lot of the rich preparations called as a Hyderabadi biryani, Bagara Baigan, Mirchika Salan. So Hyderabadi biryani, it's a world famous biryani. It's a dum biryani, and it's give the steamed and marinated chicken and lot of spices used and basmati rice used, and the slow cooking method. The slow cooking method of Bagara Baigan and Mirchika Salan. You use til seeds, peanuts, coconut, and mirchi and tamarind pulp, okay, and brinjals, round brinjals, and they use the garam masala, ginger garlic paste altogether. And Telangana, Bajra roti is a Telangana region. Golichina mamsam, so suka mutton, the dry mutton, Golichina mamsam is a Telangana region. And as well as his name is, one second, Urkodi Charu. Urkodi Charu means the country chicken gravy, curry. So that is nan Urkodi Charu. So the country chicken curry will be little thin in consistency, more gravy will be there, and reduction of chicken and spices. So this belongs to Telangana. So Telangana food, Hyderabad food, little difference. So these are the Hyderabad. When you're talking about Hyderabadi food is a mostly Nizam food. Now what we are eating in Hyderabad is a huge kebabs are there. Pattarka gosh is there. Bagara baigan is there. Mirchika salan is there. Hyderabadi dum biryani is very famous. Double ka mita is there. And shahi tukda we have. Dalcha we have. and some of very rich preparations, kebabs we have. So all this Mughals influenced food will be served in Hyderabad. When you go to the out of Hyderabad, some Nizam's ruled areas like Karimnagar, Warangal, and Nizamabad, and other areas. So the rural food is different. It, the, the herbal food is different. Hyderabad food is a very popular. When you go to the rural areas, the rotis and mamsam, kura, vepudu, pachadi, tokku, and some of chapati sweets. All these preparations will be there. So wherever it is, Andhra or Telangana or Karnataka, Tamil Nadu or Kerala, and some any region of South, they have a basic preparations where they carry forwarding from their uh, the old preparations, and the start according to their spices, according to their climate conditions, according to their culture, according to the availability of food ingredients, availability of equipment, and food habits, the methods of cooking. All these things influences about their food habits. That's why South Indian food will be served in a banana leaf and istarakulu, and some they sit in the floor, and they in Andhra and Telangana and Karnataka also they have the caste system. They have the um, the caste system, and the different people economic status and everything. According to that they eat food. Udupi food is a famous, Canadian uta is a famous, and the Andhra meal is Andhra bhojanam is a very famous. Hyderabadi cuisine, Hyderabadi the biryani, Hyderabadi food, Hyderabadi meal also very famous, and the Telangana food also very famous. According to that, all they cook according to their availability of ingredients, and the people doing the practice of cooking methods, and the spices what they use. As I said, is a person to person and place to place, everything is changes. But some of areas will be some kind of food will be constant. Because of that, the people, these olden days recipes, and they carry forwarding, and constantly that also changes, but the food is going to be served as a one of uh, the influence of tradition and culture. Okay, this is the South Indian part of cuisines, guys. And apart from this, so many dishes are there, and so many preparations are there. It's not only limited or particular dishes. You can create with your skill, your ideas, your thinking, and experiment of ingredients. So many dishes you can create. I hope you guys will understand by doing the practicals and reading theory and everything. And we will continue next class with the North Indian region, and the Dampu cuisine, Awadhi cuisine, and West, the Bengal, the Maharashtra cuisine, and Gujarati cuisine, Orissa, the Rajasthani cuisine, and Bengali cuisine. So we'll divide into the regions, and we will explain about that one. But wherever whatever you're talking, there is no constant. Thousands and thousands of preparations are there. It's up to what you take, how to cook, and how to present the food is important. Okay, thank you guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next week with one more video.